You parred the last hole?
Legit.
Okay.
Absolutely legit.
Absolutely legit?
Absolutely legit. And that doesn't usually happen for me. I get a lot of pars, but I invent the score. It was we had lovely conditions and we had a lovely day. It was really nice.
Yeah, we're joined by ESPN's Jay Bilas and Tony Kornheiser, if you haven't figured that out already. Happy to have you guys here at Pinehurst Resort today. And guys, it seemed like a perfect spring day at Pinehurst. Can you tell us a little bit about what made this day wonderful for you?
Well, we had good guys playing, and we had a great day. I think there's never any problem at Pinehurst. The only problem that we had was Charlie, Doak, and Chris, our caddies, were horrendous green readers.
Yeah.
That was the problem?
Yeah, that was really the problem. We putted,
all our putts were going in.
Tee to green, you were great.
We putted wonderfully well.
Just missed the holes.
Except for the reeds. I thought they should have tipped us at the end of it, I thought.
Well, I noticed you were carrying your bag quite a bit today.
At the end, Charlie just left my bag by the green and said, "I'm tired of you. You take it the rest of the way." It's really disappointing, frankly, for a professional caddy to leave you hanging like that. But after I tipped him, he gave up.
Well, yeah, he's going to leave it there. He got what he wanted, right? Guys, what do you think of number 2?
I'd say I've played it before and played very poorly. I played poorly again today. I'm a poor player, but it was fabulously walkable. It's easy to walk even with knee operations. And now, this is new to me to see all of the sand and scrub stuff. And now it looks like it's getting closer and closer to Pine Valley. It doesn't have the elevation of Pine Valley, but you get into that stuff and it's hitting hope at that point.
Yeah, the redo, Ben Crenshaw's redo is spectacular. Yeah. I mean, visually it's wonderful. And the only problem, you're in the middle of the fairway, think you got a good chance, and then the greens get you. Donald Ross is still living, clearly.
We had a guy in front of us who was playing from the back tees, and I'm sure thought he was a really good player, and did not put it on green grass in the last 12 holes.
But it didn't frustrate Tony at all.
So far right now, there was a period of time where I was going to reach into my pocket, and I was just going to write a check if I could, say, just get off the course. Don't pick up. Don't let us through. No, get off the course.
So, what about this venue you think makes it great for a U.S. Open?
Well, visually, it's spectacular. One, it's really hard. So after you play here and then you get a chance to watch the pros play, you get an even greater appreciation for how great they are to be able to hold these greens.
To hold the greens.
And to be off the green and to be able to get it near the hole and to make putts when they're difficult to read, as evidenced by Charlie, Chris, and Doak. My God. But it's phenomenal. And I've been here to watch golf, and it's a wonderful place to watch a golf tournament because you can see so much. It's a great place, and you hear this said about everything's right in front of you, but it really is. Maybe what's in front of you is difficult, but there's nothing unfair about this place.
Tony, I think one great thing about Pinehurst is it's a golf course that it's a U.S. Open venue. People can come play. And
there are courses that you can think of. You can think of Torrey Pines, and you can think of Bethpage, and you can think of Pinehurst. And if you really want to roll for a lot of money, you can get on Pebble. I mean, it's just money. But these are courses that are in the rotation of the American U.S. Open, and anybody can play. You just have to get there. You can get a tee time, you can play. That's great. There was for many, many years, there was the notion that golf and tennis were exclusive sports, and I'm not going to say that they are not to some degree. But when something is a U.S. Open course and you can go play it, that sort of exclusionary quality and exclusiveness, peters out a little bit and everybody can get to it. So that's good.
And this place, I'm not just saying this because you're asking me here, but it's very welcoming. This is a place where you're treated really well, whether you can play or not, and that makes you feel good when you walk off.
Play or not, can't play.
Tony, quickly, it just strikes me because obviously all your years in the business, not saying anything about that, but what's been your favorite golf story to cover? What's number one on your list when you look back? What's the number one golf story?
I'm old enough that I could tell you that it was Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicklaus winning, the Masters at 46 when nobody thought he could do that anymore, and sort of cementing his position as to that point the greatest golfer ever. But if you're Jay's age, you would look at Tiger Woods and you would look at this, compare it from sport to sport. The run he had for about 8 years, it's just astonishing. I mean, it's not in tennis, team sports, you have to beat the team that's in front of you. Okay, and ultimately, if you get to the finals, you beat the team that's in front of you. In tennis, you beat whoever's in front of you. Golf, you have to beat everybody. You have to beat the weather. You have to beat everybody. I mean, it's so much harder to do. The fact that he has, throughout the course of the great run in his life, basically won 1 out of every 3 tournaments. It's unthinkable. It's that, to me, it's that great. And so, Nicklaus and Tiger.
Coming up on 5, I'm past my 5 good minutes, but quickly, I'll get you out of here on this one.
Yeah.
What's a good old guy radio song for Pinehurst?
I don't know. I mean, you're getting me in the middle of trying to go back to radio. I'd have to think of Carolina on my mind. I could play James Taylor, Carolina on my mind. That might work.
That's a good one.
I don't know that I have a golf song or something like that.
Well, that's good. I think we can close that talking about a Carolina boy
In my
and
mind,
James
I'm
Taylor.
going Carolina.
So, yeah, sounds good to me. Jay, Tony, thank you for joining us.
Very
Hope
welcome.
you
Thanks
enjoyed
for
the
having
day
us.
here,
Thank you.
despite your caddies. I'm sure they were great.
They were.
So, thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.